Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Well, back on the job site. I didn't work yesterday. Mike came up here by himself, and I had a video ready for Friday to show you what we did, but I'll show you that in just a little bit and how far we've gotten. And I just wanted to tell you guys, my husband was telling me about the prices on construction material. I'll show you the plywood that we're using inside Linda's closet. It's nice size sheets, but before the pandemic, it was only $7 a sheet. When he went in last week to buy some plywood for this job, it was $29 a sheet. And then yesterday, he went in to get some more materials, and it was up to $39 a sheet. Everything is so expensive. I just wanted to tell you guys, I don't know about your area, but if you can hold off on any construction work and maybe just see after the pandemic if things, once that gets settled down, if the prices go down, that would be, I think, a much better idea. It's just terrible what people are giving on their materials for to remodel their homes and stuff. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. And we're fixing to start our day, so I'll take you inside and show you what we did last Friday. Okay, so this is what we did last Friday. I'm so excited. It's looking so much better. This wall was in horrible shape. And so what we did was, before all this was added, we had to remove some bad wood and put new beams and wall insulation. Everything had to kind of be rebuilt in there. And then on top of that, we put plywood. And so after we got finished with that, we added another 1/4 inch of insulation. And then we've got this plywood that you see in her closet that we're fixing to start on. We put that from floor to ceiling all behind this area. And then we've got the shiplap, which is looking awesome. And that little corner right there. And this wall just was in terrible shape. You just wouldn't believe the termite damage. And then we're going to start on her closet today and try, I don't know how far along we'll get, but like I said, at the end of the day, I'll let you guys know. So I've got to get busy to help my husband, and you guys have an awesome day, and I hope that you are staying safe and everybody's well, and I'll be talking to you again shortly. Hey guys, so it's getting close to the end of our work day, and I'm going to do a little recap video, and I'll show you what we've done today here in just a minute. But just to bring anyone up to speed that didn't see any of my other videos, when we got this job, the bedroom floor in here was completely destroyed from termite damage. The floor joists were broken in the middle, and the middle of the floor just sunk in. And then the wood all around the room, where you hook floor joists to, like this, from this way to this way. And of course we had to go all the way around the room and replace all the wood, and of course all the tear out. That was a big job in itself. So once we got all that done and replaced the wood all the way around the room, we started putting the floor joists back in. And then before we got all that done, we put the vapor barrier to help with moisture. And then we finished all that up. And then after we got the floor joists in, there was plastic strips, a really heavy duty plastic strip with a pre-punched nail holes, and you cut 2 strips to the length you wanted it, and you nailed them to the underneath of your floor joists, and just far enough apart to hold your insulation. And so we did the insulation, and then of course the plyboard you see here, and then we still have to lay the flooring. Now I wanted to show you, because we've worked on this one side of the room on the walls where the closets were. I want to show you, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from the angle. I just wanted to show you the bows in this in these walls. Let me see. Can I get it a little better? Maybe if I go, I don't think if I go straight on, it's going to show you very well, but it didn't look like at that angle that I was going to get it in, but that's really bowed. And so that's what we had to work with when we got to this side of the room. Let me back up. Now this side of the room had two small closets in each corner, that corner and that corner. I think you can see the bow in that wall where the pink color is. The further you go down, the more it bows. But anyway, that closet in this corner, Mike said it was literally falling apart. He doesn't know how she even used it, but she managed, so kudos to her. So when we started prepping this wall so we could start building on it, we had to go into the wall and remove rotten sections, replace studs, and get the insulation in there. And then, of course, we used the plyboard. We'd cut it to the size of the amount of wood we took out. And then after we did all of that, we added a 1/4 inch, which is this blue and gray. It's another type of insulation, and that goes from floor to ceiling all the way across. And then after we added that, the plywood you see in the closet area that we're working on, that's from floor to ceiling, from that corner all the way to where that wall ends there. So then we could start doing the fun part, making things look better. That's what I like about this job. So then we started adding the shiplap on this one small section here. And then I didn't come to work with Mike yesterday, so he framed the closet. And then, of course, we added the shiplap, and we've got to finish it over there. And obviously it's not finished. We got to do the doors and everything. But she's got, let me move a little closer. She's got a top shelf, and she can paint that plywood. Nobody will ever see it, but she can if she wants to. And we're putting, there's some more shelf at the top. And then down the sides, she's going to have shelving over here. So that's going to be a whole lot better for her. And everything has been well insulated, and it doesn't have that old moldy smell from rotten old wood. So it's coming along. I'm really proud of the way this wall looks. Now, she hasn't said anything about doing the other walls, and let me kind of back off of what we've done already and just show you. These walls are really wonky. They are jacked up. I am not kidding you. That is crazy. And of course our ceiling, that needs to be redone, but she hasn't said anything about that, so I don't know if she's going to wait a while. And of course, where the windows are over there, that looks the same. I think it would look so neat if she did the rest of her walls with the shiplap and then painted her trim and painted her shiplap. It would be so pretty. But anyway, guys, like I said, it's at the end of the day. We have to load some things up. Excuse me. So we're going to do that and get ready and head on out for today. But that's the flooring, and that's what we've gotten done so far. It's looking really good, and I'm really happy for her. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good afternoon.